Realizations about life meaning in the oceanic subterranean of the mind often make their appearance in dreams. But the most fertile place for securing information about the true nature of existence lies in the study of nightmares, which is why each morning, just before that long trip to the hen house, John Q. Mosalili would prop himself up against his eggshell foam pillow and try to recall the darkest moments from the night before. Interestingly, the most terrifying sequences that he would encounter were reoccurring, and they always involved the same person, Marjorie. A community college administrator with short, gray-flecked hair, beady eyes, and bifocals, Marjorie had thick eyebrows that lifted from her orbital bones like thunderclouds. Marjorie also had 3 heads, breathed fire from her mouth, and talked in a deep, evil voice. Shh. What is that? What is that? Having recently been promoted to provost, after a long tenure as chair of the art department, Marjorie was 1/5 African American, 1/5 Hispanic, 1/5 Asian, 1/5 Caucasian, and 1/5 other, and was fantastic at using her ethnicity to her advantage at convocations, brown bag lunches, and on CVs. Marjorie also had a hell of a story to tell about overcoming adversity. But what frightened John Q most during the nightmare sequences, and indeed provided him with the most bountiful material for nightmare analysis, were Marjorie's lectures on tolerance and the subjectivity of truth. Marjorie's favorite thing to say during the horrifying recollections was that truth is in the eye of the beholder, and that the only thing we should not tolerate is intolerance. This scared the holy living shit out of Mosalili. In the nightmares, he was always an office manager for the art department, and Marjorie was overseeing his work at the community college art gallery. John Q was busy hanging art for the new student exhibit, and just like in real life, he had distinct thoughts about the way in which art should be hung in a gallery. Naturally, he wanted to showcase the better quality art. This always led to a dispute with Marjorie, and the 3-headed administrator grew very cranky in the nightmares, which in turn provoked her to get defensive. "Do you really believe that we can say that one student's artwork is objectively better than another?" asked one of Marjorie's heads. "Does a bear shit in the forest?" "I'm sorry, what did you say?" It was a rhetorical question. This was precisely when Mosalili was put on administrative leave by Marjorie in his nightmares. It was also when John Q called Marjorie a failed artist and a bureaucratic paper pusher, which was followed by one of Marjorie's heads tilting itself backward, blowing fire all over the art gallery and burning all the artwork to a crisp.
Hush, little baby, don't say a word. Mama's gonna buy you a mug.
These were the darkest, most disturbing images that inhabited Mosalili's psyche during his sleep, particularly the images of the better pieces of art being engulfed in flames. And it was precisely in the analysis of these images that John Q came to understand the most about the objective standards that govern aesthetics and how this relates to individual happiness.